The information in this webcast is intended for a mature audience.
Hola everybody, how are you doing? Alright, favorites upon us all. Yes, you see, you can feel it. It's our working, it's challenging the very narrative of the mechanisms that have been created in your system. I've had a great favor during the journey because, even though it's been a little difficult, the system is being fixed right now with your good vibration. Yeah, so Basto, be of service to others, Thank you for hitting the like button. And all of you know you've got to feed the algorithm. Subscribe and make sure you know what's going on with the Cortez show. You got to feed the algorithm, which is it's to let us know. How are we doing, How's your week? How are you doing in this 2022 again? Oh, another couple of days between the show, and we give it to you for the crisscrossing the timelines and make it easier for you, okay? It's taken a lot. There's been a lot of mental warfare on you, A lot of bad timeline creators are ending. And maybe you can feel that bully energy pulling away, All right, well done. You did a great job. You're holding the space and you're aware now that this is you. This is the great you, It's up to you, No one can do this thing for you, You can carry the things you are bringing into the sequence. If you cannot carry them, do not bring them in. You'll experience a little discomfort. Well, now it's time to balance with the space. You see, we're balancing now. You can feel it. The lower vibration and the field activation in the sequence with your mouth, your words, So these are all very important, as we recap a little from the last week's show. Here we go. All right, a full cycle of understanding on the show, Here we begin. Certainly one season of lower human experience is being lifted to the higher levels of PCs and good character. Yes, all right. So in every thought and body, mind, art, structural movement, notice how this is working, Your thoughts, and then you move, and then suddenly you're creating the frequency you're in, So, ending of a field for self-destruction cycle is very important for the humans, to make it off the planet, so that they wouldn't have to be entrapped here. But they can go on to other experiences that are like this one, with a good family that stands behind you, They just make sure that you're okay. They call, they say, hello, how are you? Are you okay? Because I've been thinking about you, So these are the things we do now, So, with the ending of this field for self-destruction cycle, thank goodness, so we don't kill ourselves. We don't do that in the timeline. But in this time, since we have all done this before, and some sausage have made better choices to affect the system, they had to sacrifice much because the love frequency was holding, but then was broken. So we had to continue to love. Wow. That is a lot to ask for from a person, They've been tragically dismantled over a lifetime, but then they are still expected to be loving. This is very difficult, So we want to talk about this, All right, well, mainly by not being distracted with the low character energy, Oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. Oh, you did this. That is a lower character. You have to understand, these are the lower things. We do not go blaming for something because we are having a problem. No, we have to uncover the reasons why these are happening so that we do not do this again. All right? It's a trap. And you will end in it, and you will be circumvented constantly. So, removing the ability in our hearts from being subverted is very important. Yes, all right. So instead, we just have a clear pioneer leading in the front. So yeah, the third eye is wide open and then in tune, and very aware, but only on the heightened awareness to ensure that love is being projected. Okay, all right. Cortez has spent many times with this, and then GP3 and Cortez talk a little, so it is a good thing, So, as you remember, the key of controlling the energy is a magic. It is a very energy. It's a sequence. It's the magic, the incantation. See how the order of even the words are showing forth, So the magic is the art of using the sacred sound, sacred geometry. Your voice is sacred. Watch what's coming out of it. Is it a poo-poo or is it nice and comfortable? It's a very important, Look at yourself. Do not look at others first. You're frustrated because your body is striving to come out of a lower reference and it's screaming, help, help. But, the mind is so consumed with the nonsense. So it's interesting times, yes? Okay. So we learned that the word magic is derived from the Old French Latin marcus and the Greek makos, So all definitions of magic, the art of influencing events, producing marvels. Well, you see, you're on a Cortez show, right? So you are experiencing the very words that are being said here to you. Okay, so very good. And as you know, if you look at the word magnetic, which is electrical energy, which you are in, and you are electrical energy, So you look at the word, and then you take the word net out of it. And you have the word magic, huh? It's the same word. You understand? These words come from each other, and we have to know so that we don't speak the wrong words at the wrong time. All right? Okay, you get to notice. All right, you are noticed, and you are made aware. All right? So no judgment, but you need to try now. This is on you. This is not on others, all right? So we all have to do these very important inner workings, okay? So, interesting that the Cortez is sharing on the net. Wow, the word magic means magnetic, which is basically the words that are attracted to the net. You have to watch these things, watch your social programming, people, So, alright, so common words that are often used in magic rituals are the words that produce powerful tones when spoken out loud. Right, Taco Chuck? Beep, beep. Oh, yeah, to produce powerful sound tones when it's spoken out loud, These sound tones are a powerful vibration pattern that can be used to direct or control the energy. It harnesses its power. We do not use this as a weaponization over people. You cannot use your voice to overpower a person. You will speak yourself into condemnation and judgment. And then you will be subverted, So, the religious use this technology all the time, even if they do not understand. They are creating an inversion of unconditional love that does not hold in themselves nor the others to the superimposed fear. You're going to be judged. Oh my goodness. No, actually, you brought upon the words upon yourself. Ooh, they did not tell that in elementary school, did they? No, they did not. So, alright, so where unconditional love does not hold, no others through the superimposed fear. Many who are druids and shamans do this thing called spirit singing, oming, and speaking and sounding the tones, So, you understand because you are experiencing the same. You are empathic. You are very in tune, sensitive to these things. Beep, beep. Whoa, Taco Truck. Are you under my spell again this week? Oh, you say? You sang again the protection spell before the show? Oh, good. Taco Truck is so aware of all the things, He has to because he's bringing the love topic. You cannot bring a baby to a sacrifice. No, we do not do that. That is sickness. all the things, the sacrifice and the consecration for through the blood. Oh my gosh, these things are sick. Do you know that is bad? Do you know that all the things that I have to do with that is bad? I don't know. Maybe so, but gracias, Taco Talak, for giving the example again. You know, it's a good spice. The singings to make the taco juicy. So, furthermore, you know, sound is one of the natural forces used by nature to create the crystalline structure, which is you now. See, the sun, as above, is working with the cosmos to the galactic waves so that your energy come up. And the more you come up and are not entrapped, the more you are free in the timeline. It is a natural thing that is occurring. The 40 workers and the 40 subverters are actually going to be sifted. You can feel it happening, you know. So, it's a good thing. All right, Mr. Land, what are you doing? Do you have something to drink, baby? All right, Mr. Han, I know that you only use sign language, so what are you doing over there, huh? Okay, Cortez is going to see. All right. You hear the sounds of the nature, you know, the squirrels. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. The bunny rabbits, so they come around. Taco truck, you know, he was unaware because they were looking for the tacos. And, you know, so these are the things that are happening, you know. So there is a new evolutionary experience with the new humans on the planet currently is happening. The crown chakras are widening at a faster pace. So you are waking up and it's easier. Thank you to the star seeds that paved the way for you. These are the ones who paid the great price so that it will break the system and the 4D ability to stop the 5D transition. So you are in it right now, but they have superimposed, and that superimposing is breaking. It is ending and it is going away. So suddenly you're going, what the heck is happening? You know, what is going on? I feel so weird, you know. But these are the feelings of a being who is shifting through to the clear, open heart chakra timeline. Okay, you've been talking about it all these many years now. Oh, the heart, oh, love, you know. But no, now it's actually happening, and you are being challenged for the change, all right? So there are changes happening on the planet. That to all the other entities looking because they can see you. Everything is recorded, you know. So don't feel bad about that. It's for the just experiences, you know. So you have the experiences and then you do better, you know. And then suddenly you find out you're being stellar all the time. That's so good. So the new human is able to respond to these changes that are even not natural. But too bad the regressive found out that they entrapped themselves into another bondage. While we got free, we snuck out all the doors that they could not handle. You know, it's organic. Organic will always superimpose on top of and break through a veil, a false veil, you know. So now the veils are breaking and more is coming for you. This is a play out. We just hold the goodness for you. So, but the Cortez shows all the angles from the space to the ground. Watch for the new Cortez Reports. He's coming to a toxicity near you. Alright, so it does seem as though source energy is responding to it itself, you know, creating a timeline that is more favorable to our species. This is the original blueprint, and it seems as though your human bodies are responding to it faster through the source. As your pineal glands grow stronger, the source understanding what these paths will begin to change back to their original form. As long as a collective consciousness has a desire to change, their ability to connect with the divine energies. This pattern is currently occurring across the planet. As the Earth itself is speeding up her ascension, she is lending these energies to those who are on the surface. As the beings learn to listen for her instruction, the Sophia, they will not be in harm's way, you know. She says, oh, go over here, and then suddenly you're safe. And you go, why, the Earth spoke to me? Does that happen? And then you find out, yes, you're in connection with the earth the whole time. However, it might be a little or a big connection for some, but still. All right, so the pattern, okay. So everyone's pattern extremely individual and unique to their needs and belief system, of course. So it's the detox from belief systems, but having this understanding that the pineal gland is awakening faster will benefit the new human. So that's a good thing for you, perception and our words to communicate that this is the time. So you want to be loving and sacrificial to the self so that it builds the abundance for the favor to others. And then you find out, oh my gosh, it comes in like a flood to your life. I know that was not the way over the last 20 years, but the Starseeds, they were the victorious. They've done the work, and so you're sitting on the good work of their lives, So yes, it's a good thing, Perhaps 5 or 6 years' time, many people will discover that they had abilities, Wow, you can lay on the hands and transfer energy, revibrate somebody from out of a difficult place and a lower dimension back into a higher place, and that was all about laying on the hands. Oh my goodness! Suddenly you are doing the work of the Bodhisattvas. This is very good. All right. All right, so further information on the communication to the humans are waking on this planet. And this is the response that is working its way through all the dimensions. Yes, it's saturation time. So we're going to do a good thing. We are going to get out of our bad attitude and realize, say, self, you're not doing so good. It's okay. You need to just pick up the difference. You need to come to the edge, level up, to the self. Make quick changes. It's better for the heart, So, but it doesn't take time. So, this is because everybody's outpouring with the heart chakra. And the throat chakra, okay? The mother can hear this. The mother can feel this. She's responding in a way that's going to help everyone. Help. What mother would not respond to her children? Again, we've been basically in a system that acts like a nasty virus towards the planet, towards everything on the planet, but you cannot see it because you cannot see with your spiritual eyes. You should ask for that. Be aware that when you do, you're going to see things that are going to make it very difficult. But you can get through with the spiritual workers that are around in the timeline. See, here we are. You are not alone, all right? So the space is filled with the beings ready to meet your acquaintance. They are helping your human healing work through energy work. Okay, because you want energy. Have you tried Qigong meditation? Reiki is strongly recommended. Cortez, he learned Reiki. That was way back when we just learned the spiritual practices of laying on the hands. Yes, yes. Notice they don't want you touching anybody right now. Screw that. We're going to touch and hug. Yes, this is how the energy's transferred. All right. So, all right. These type of things, this is what to help you evolve, Yes, we do evolve. We do not stay in one spot for very long, whether apart or together. We are always changing, and yet, at our core, there is you, that deep core, that is eternal, all right? So don't take it too personal. It's just a story running out. Would have been better if we were in a peace and come in during the time, but the workers were few. So, a few had to do it. So the many will be able to have it. All right? You're welcome. All right? Now we need the hugs. We're always changing, yet? Okay, so. All right, so do the practices. Learn some practices, people. Slow yourself down, please. See, feel, know your heartbeat. These are very simple if you just slow the F down. All right. We find that their progress is amazing. Amazed at how much things have changed for them. How their perspective abilities have changed. Their intuition has grown. How things just seem to get out of the way now. Just for taking the time to listen to the mantra, to the healing, put the energy toward it. These are energies that can absolutely be life-changing. So, alright, we must activate, alright? Activate the energetic portals with the knowledge and ability for transformation. This is not just a one-time deal, and then you get it. No. Over at the moment you feel frustrated, you go into the practice. You don't put it on other people, alright? So get over that, we're done with that, alright? So, we now stick with the activation, alright? So, you've been given the frequency of the reality that is better. Well, how far are you going to go with this activation, What action are you going to take to penetrate, to become permanent? Are you going to take an action based on a quantum manifestation protocol? So maybe. How are you going to choose to behave through the process? What is making that? Anybody can activate you, and it's up to you to sustain that structure, to behave based on that structure, and in turn, all the energies will change. Alright. Not everybody is able to hold the vibration. You go to greed and worry about the money. All is important, yes, but love frequency emitting from within. We are free in the quantum structure. See how these words are penetrating the mind and the heart for the good you eternally. We are seeing how we are painted, trained in the platforms to the point that you are going to create reality to match the symbols, the generator. You're going to find out that your body, based on the frequency sound, can match and shift the platforms, okay? We talked about this in the last one, alright? In order for you to see it, you have to create it. You have to get on to some creation, some points on paper, on action. If it does not resonate with you, you may not be able to perceive this type of reality. It's okay. You will get there. To see this reality, if you completely ignore it though, or it make no sense to you, or you will be activated from your higher self. We will watch and see what is going on with your beautifulness in the world, alright? To see it through synchronicities, everybody has infinite probability of structures. For example, if you read it slowly. Even if you don't understand, it will penetrate. Words are written in sequences, and these sequences will penetrate, activate your DNA and RNA ether structure, which is the energetic field. Once you hear it, it sounds vibrational sequence, and you start restructuring this type of reality. As you see, it's even part of how you can go from point A to point B in an instant based on the frequency sound vibration. Through sigils and verbal sound structures, you can actually go through the portals. Wow, that'd be so cool. It's like shifting the movie and all the things with the cool movies. The sound of vibration patterns from a certain torus in a different way, and that sounds tonally, which is a vibration. Changes at the codes of a codon RNA DNA structure. Now you see why they want to put the stuff in you, so that your structure will be dumbed down. You will not even notice, but you will be at a different mental frequency. Yes, you're going to perceive that information, I believe, alright? You're going to start creating realities based on your perception and choosing. Cortez is a light bringer, some say a little Lucifer. Oh, yes, he is, indeed, according to all the definitions. He brings the information, and you can decide on how this information is collected and has matter. There is only saving your own tacos, baby. So, he is a light bringer. This is the definition, alright? Don't confuse the fact that there is no devil. There is a Satan, and you need to know the study. So you go to the occult, and you do a study. So you understand the difference between the Satan and the Lucifer and the crease. Okay, you are a crease on the crown chakra. So, however, you can know Luciferian light bringing, okay, startling news. Suddenly you were thinking one thing, and then this person brings in the new knowledge, and then it pops your brain, and then you go, oh, they're the Satan, they're a Lucifer, oh, they're the devil, you know. No, these are not true in the right definitions, nor are they true in what is going on here, all right? This is for the crease, all right? This is the good stuff. All right, so all it is now is creating, okay? It is becoming a completely different timeline, reality. Everybody is starting to work with each other because everybody realizes in the future, which is really happening from now, the future. Everything is happening now. So we have to make sure we do it right now. All right? Okay, star seeds, rainbow kids, and crystal people. Stay in a positive every day. Whatever the challenge, hold your ground inside and say, no, I will not be manipulated into a bad mindset. Peaceful non-consent and peaceful non-compliance, yes. So, but that is peaceful, you know, so there is no tragedy, like the Bee Gees, you know, sing. Thank you for that great disco, okay, so. You do not want a civil war in your home or your country, okay? Then they, like the stash, win. They win you, and we're right. Maybe you're fighting getting out of that little box right now and you don't even know. So you just consented, all right? So you just say no consent and just move on, all right? You just say no consent. Okay, go about your business with a smile. Oh, show your face. Oh, yeah, that really will do wonders out there for the humans. If you, from fear, allow the stashes to manipulate the uterus, you're going to end up in that timeline because you have chosen to express yourself this way. Pointing fingers to the people, talking about them, whispering and mumbling behind their backs. Oh my goodness, you are going down lower and lower. These are the indicators, people. Challenge yourself. Realize you're screwing yourself. Alright, so this is what Cortez is sharing here. Alright? We want the uterus to remain unmanipulated. So wake up and smell the tacos. You know, you are beautiful people. It's a rarity to have such a good time together. So I say gracias to the uterus. A little bit of ingredients for the love taco. Okay, taco track. Beep beep. Oh, he says his mind is blown and the tacos are going everywhere. This happens on every show. Okay, we are having our next taco show revealing another angle of perception. And how the magic is working to manipulate the uplift frequency through the intention. Words and sigils, they're everywhere. Be very careful. Sometimes you have to turn away when you see a symbol. Just turn your eyes away and regather yourself. You'll be safe. Alright? And then use your word magic. Your words are magic. They are the frequency generator manifestors. Do not say anything unless it's a good news for the people. And find the good news for the people. Hey, you're the ones now. You're coming through the door. Cortez is already on the outside. Waiting in joy for you to arrive. Alright? So we will see you. Alright? On the next new human series coming soon with the Cortez and the new upcoming taco track for the great love taco. Alright, you're doing amazing out there. Keep it up. Alright, Basto, we'll see everybody next week. And I hope you got a little something from this. The spirit is looking to flow. And this is the reason for all the teachings. We're trying to tell you, you've got to find the flow and flow with it. And then, put your feet up in the raft and enjoy the sun, all right? Everybody does a little work for everybody on the planet just by being alive. There is no tax for that, and there will never be taxes for the people on the ignorance and the sickness of the others putting it out. So, remember, you are beautiful, you are wonderful. I see your faces, and I really enjoy the time with you looking and talking. So, all right, Cortez out, taco fluck, beep beep. Oh, he says, adios, people. We'll see you on the next show. Have a great week. And remember, Cortez, I love you very much. Have a great week, everybody. Okay, adios, adios.
I want you to just close your eyes.